Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to go over the weekly Roundhill dividends. And I have the spreadsheet formatted, but I actually haven't looked at the dividends yet. So I will pull those up via email, and let's go over those really quick. The market has been dropping since Papa Powell kind of threw us a curveball yesterday. And he decided to say, after cutting the rates, by the way, a lot before the election, he decided to say, well, we don't need to move so fast on cutting rates now. Anyway, so the dividends we got, so for XDTE, we got 27 cents. We got 25 cents for QDTE and 33 cents for RDTE. So to be exact, it was 27.4052 for XDTE. So 0.274052 for this one. So we'll go one by one. 0.274052. So let's share this screen really quick over here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so our first one, XDTE. Let's get this in dollars and cents here. Okay, so it's an increase from a week ago. We had 5 trading days in the week. This would be $1.18 for the week. I already put in the share price as of yesterday. It's obviously plummeted today. So 53.50 was the share price that I took from yesterday. This would be a 26.64% dividend yield. So for those of you that are new, let me go over how I do this every week. I put in the weekly dividend. I take the number of trading days in the period, which is typically a week. I make it monthly, then I annualize it. I take the current share price, I calculate the percent yield, the price change, and then hypothetical with $100,000 invested, number of shares you would get, weekly dollar amount, and annual dollar amount. And so this is what we get. So between last week and this week, we recovered 11 cents. So that's going to be easy math. That's going to be 0.40, right, in the positive. Off of 100,000. Let's do this here. Let's sum everything up really quick here. Yeah, 0.40, of course. And then let's do this. Okay, so this week we would have $512.25. Annualized, this would be $26,636.83. So that is XDTE. Let's do the net realized gain so far. This is the realized gain. This isn't annualized. This is so far 15.30%. And we have a positive NAV so far as of yesterday. So we would actually add this to the return. So the total return would be 16% on this one so far, which is really good. But we have dropped today. We dropped like $1. So this would actually be back in the red. So that is XDTE. Let's move on to QDTE now. So we do the same thing here. So for QDTE, we had 0.252937, 0.252937. And let's put this in dollar format. Move this over here. Okay, so monthly, this would be $1.09, would round up to $1.10, $13.15 annually, off of a share price of 43.40. It would be a 30.31% dividend yield. So we did drop 18 cents from last week to this week. So this would actually be $2.95. Or I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, no, that's right. It's a negative number, negative 295. And we're actually down even more as of today. I'm doing this as of like yesterday's stock price or share price. We're down actually to 42.32, so we're down over $1 from there. So this one is definitely experiencing NAV erosion, I would say. Off of 100,000, this is how many shares we would get. We would have a weekly income of 583. Monthly, it would be 30,305.82. And then if we do this, add the last 2 weeks here. So this would be 22.22% net realized gain. Well, not quite net yet, because it would actually be 22.22 minus this would be 15.85%. So both of the first two funds are very close in terms of total net realized return. And of course, our newest kid on the block, RDTE, we're in week 8 now. So for week 8, we actually had 33.4341. So that's going to be 0.334341. Decimal points are important. Yep. Okay. So this, put a dollar sign in front of it, and then go over here. 5 trading days. And then we have, it's going to be $1.45 if we round up, which will be $17.38 annualized, 37.81% dividend return. We went up 58 cents in this one. So this one, we're going to take the original share price, and we're going to take the difference, which now is $1.67. So this has a positive NAV, actually a NAV increase instead of an erosion. Off of $100,000, this would get us this many shares this week. This would be our weekly income, $727, which is phenomenal. Let me make this down to 2 decimal points here. And then 37,811.51 would be our anticipated income for the year. Let's add the last 3 over here. So that would be actually a 5.83%. So add 2% to what we had before. And then we've got that. So in 8 weeks, we've actually got a positive NAV. We've got a NAV increase rather than a NAV erosion for RDTE, plus the actual dividend return. We have a total return of almost 10%. So if I was going to start doing like a return by week. Oh, let's see. Here's what I want to start doing. Let's do this one. Sell 80. This is going to be sell 71. And then 36. So this is going to be, I was doing this because I was on the MacBook. So this would be our actual return. So for a hypothetical $300,000 spread evenly amongst these 3 funds, this would be your annual income across all 3 of these, $94,754.15. Now there's a couple more things I actually do want to do to the spreadsheet. I'd like to make it to where we can get our weekly rate of return, and then I want to aggregate. So if we were to take this, let's see if we have a total positive NAV. So we've got 0.75 here, and again, this is as of yesterday. 0.75. We've got a negative 6.36. So let me just add these up since these would be equally weighted. We've actually got, amongst all 3, you would only be down like 1.8% in the NAV. And then if I add this to this, the cumulative return, let me see if I get a similar number here. Survey says 41.51%. That's really good for the year. Anyway, so that is that. That's what we would be looking at. What else did I want to do? Oh, I want to take a new formula here. Love formulas, right? Take this, divide by 8. That's our weekly return. New column. This is weekly return. Okay, this one has been around much longer. This is now 34 weeks that this one has been around. 34 weeks. So we're going to take this divided by 34. This is our weekly return. So we got a new metric. Weekly return 0.65. Weekly return here 0.73. So that's pretty good. That's almost 1% a week. It's over 0.5% a week. Think about that. And then for this one, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be this divided by 34. That's going to be over a half. Oh, actually under 0.5%. I'm sorry. Close though. Close, but no cigar. Oops, we don't want to do that. Let's make it in terms of percentage. Center it. There we go. Bold. Okay, so that is a weekly return of 0.45, so almost a 0.5%. in terms of gross weekly return. So that, folks, is what we're looking at in terms of the Roundhill funds. I see no comments, so you all must be mesmerized by these numbers. Um, and we've gone over our magic number of 10 minutes, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all in the next video. I've got to cover YMAX, YMAG, plus, is it Group D this week? I'll be covering that next. So hope to see you all soon. Thanks. Take care. Make it a great day. Bye.